Very special events have to be celebrated in a big way. At the Daimler headquarters in Stuttgart, more than 1,400 guests were invited to the 125th anniversary of the registering of the first automobile. In 1886, the inventor Carl Benz submitted his automobile fueled by gasoline to the Imperial German Patent Office in Berlin. He got it in ahead of Gottlieb Daimler, who had developed an internal combustion engine of his own. The head of Daimler today, Dieter Zetsche, says that both developers contributed to our automobility. And it's more than that. It was the beginning of the automobile movement for humanity, he says, which makes this a truly historical date. The guests from all over the world included many key figures in the car-making industry. And of course, the German Chancellor put in an appearance as well. Angela Merkel congratulated the successful German carmaker on the 125th anniversary. Daimler, she says, stands for quality, and that in turn stands for an international reputation. It all started with this three-wheeled vehicle driven by a gasoline-powered internal combustion engine. It ushered in the age of mobility. And cars bearing the Mercedes logo were part of the movement from the very start. Decision makers at the company quickly realized that automobiles could be far more than just a means of transport, and it wasn't long before racing became a marketing tool. Success at international competitions on tracks like Germany's legendary Nürburgring helped make the brand a household name all over the world, and it still is today. Most recently, Formula One stars Michael Schumacher and Nico Rosberg, along with DTM driver David Coulthard, have been behind the wheel for the company. And Daimler gave the public a first glimpse of its sporty two-seater at the anniversary event. It's the third generation of the SLK. Daimler board member Thomas Weber says that when the SLK was launched in 1996, it instantly acquired a huge fan club, and the company has now sold 500,000 of the cars. It's how many people first experienced the pleasure of driving a Mercedes-Benz with the roof down. But that's just one aspect of the car, he says. With a hardtop, a roadster morphs into a vehicle you can also drive in snow and bad weather. You can close it in seconds and have a closed coupe, he says. That's what customers love about it. One of the most popular features is the Magic Sky Control Vario roof, which incorporates a sunroof made of glass that responds to lighting conditions outside. For the third generation of the popular convertible, the car maker has reworked the model in terms of both technology and design. The new SLK manages to look both more dynamic and more elegant than its predecessors. That's in part due to the new hood, which sits higher, and the nearly vertical front end. The new SLK has been tested by the brand's stable of drivers, and they love it.
I think it's a great car. If you don't need more than 2 seats, it has a proper boot, it's a good car.
Michael Schumacher says it's compact, beautiful, and lively. It's also definitely fast. Schumacher lives in Switzerland, where the speed limit is 120 kilometers an hour, and he says he'd have more power than he needs there. At its commercial launch, the new SLK will be offered with a price starting at €38,675 in Germany. With consumption averaging just over 6 liters per 100 kilometers, it's setting new standards in the sports car segment.